Shout to Michael Rubin.
Michael Rubin.
Once a week, of course, he's a partner of the Philadelphia 76ers, and once a week we made a deal during Change for Change. He donated $100,000 for Change for Change.
Yep, but he said if we wear Philadelphia 76ers gear once a week, he'd put up $125,000.
Right.
So we are holding up our end of the bargain here.
That's right. So I got my jersey on right now. Our board Abdramus has a jersey on.
He got the Allen Iverson jersey. Who's your jersey? Who's 21? Who's that? Dawkins?
Joel Embiid.
Oh, Embiid. Oh, my bad. Damn, I'm old.
Joel Embiid.
I said Dawkins.
Well, put your hat on. You got to put your hat on.
Joe, I got my crown on. I got my Stormzy crown on.
You're supposed to wear it.
I'm going to put the hat on. I got it in my hand.
All right. Yeah, you got some on?
No, I didn't get anything.
Do you get extracurricular?
There's a whole box back there for you.
No one gave me anything. I didn't know it was there. No one told me.
You can't even keep up with her lies. She's not wearing it because she's a Brooklyn Nets representative. She got the Brooklyn Nets jersey on right now. She already said she's not going to wear the Sixers gear because she's a Nets representative.
I said I'll wear it underneath stuff.
Oh, my God.
Because that was, he didn't say we had to wear it on top.
Do you get extra points for the Dream Chasers hat?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a good question.
No.
We'll ask Michael Rubin. He invited me to something, too.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
Super Bowl weekend?
Yeah, Super Bowl weekend. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, well, let's get the show to the rumors. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Listen up.
This just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report.
Gossip.
With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, today's the day Tekashi 6ix9ine will find out what his fate is. He's facing as much as 47 years in prison. But as you know, he's been cooperating with the U.S. Attorney's Office. He could potentially be sentenced to time served today. Now, they do have victim impact statements that were sent to the sentencing judge. Those victims do say he should remain behind bars. And they also talk about how they have suffered from his crimes. So we'll see what happens today. All right. Two people that were robbed were a couple publicists that were unrelated to this whole Rap-A-Lot situation that happened where members of 9 Trey Gang planned to rob Jay Prince and his people after perceived diss. It's just a lot of different things that happen. And so people are saying they're scared for their life afterward. One person said he became a recluse who was afraid to sleep in his own home. He still is in constant fear that someone associated with Tekashi will be sent to finish the job. The other publicist also echoed many of those same fears as well. She said her entire career and lifelong dreams were destroyed as a result of this horrific event. And she is haunted by the armed robbery that happened all as a result of Tekashi. She said she quit her job, which she was very good at after the attack. And she wants the judge to hold Tekashi responsible for ruining her life.
Listen, those victim statements could be damning. You know, I still think he's getting a 3 to 5. He's facing a minimum of 37 years. I just don't see them letting him walk scot-free. He pled guilty. He has victim statements against him. I don't see them just letting him walk.
We'll see today. I think he's gonna get time served, but we'll see today, I guess.
I think he'll get 3 to 5 with time served. So that means he'll be out in probably 2. Maybe another year.
And I saw there were a lot of articles circulating yesterday. The Breakfast Club said they wouldn't interview Tekashi 6ix9ine, da-da-da-da-da. Did we say that?
No,
what?
we had a conversation of whether
Because I didn't say that.
we should or not. I said I don't think we should.
Yeah,
And I
nobody
know-
said he was banned or anything.
No, not banned, but, was it a good idea?
I said I don't think we should, and Envy said he don't think we should.
No, it was just a conversation.
And I said I think we can't predict the future, and it could be a story of redemption. We don't know what he might be saying, and it could be something that could be an example for other people.
Well, I don't believe nothing that comes out of his mouth right now. He got to show and prove through actions and deeds, not words and lip service.
Lip service. All right, now let's talk about Jussie Smollett. Empire is considering perhaps having him come back for the finale. According to the showrunner Brett Mahoney, he says that there have been internal discussions about bringing him back before the 6th and final season comes to an end. He said it would be weird in my mind to end this family show and this family drama of which he was such a significant part without seeing him. So perhaps he will be on there. And speaking of other shows, The Game. That show, The Game, an hour-long reboot is in the works at the CW, and that's from Mara Brock-Akil and Devin Gregory, the creator. So it could be interesting if you're a fan of that show. I enjoyed that show as well. It was actually a spinoff from Girlfriends.
And that's the only show I want to see Mara Brock-Akil bring back. I want to see, where's the Girlfriends reboot? Where's the Girlfriends miniseries, goddammit? The Game is cool, but come on, man. Over Girlfriends? Stop.
All right, now speaking of The Game, the rapper, actually went to Hip Hop DX to talk about perhaps a time period where he could have worked with Michael Jackson and how Michael Jackson wanted The Game and 50 Cent to squash their beef. Here's what he said.
You and 50 did, great work, and that it would be a travesty if the world never got to hear you guys again. And he was like, is there any, would you be open to like having a conversation and squashing that beef and doing a song for my album? I was like, for your album? And he was like, yeah, I want you and 50 on my album. And so we talked about it. And at that time, I was so like, in it with 50. I actually hated 50 and wanted to kill him at that time. But that's where Mike lost me. And I can't remember how we ended the conversation or whatnot. I didn't tell Mike, like, no, you know what I'm saying? But it never came to fruition. I definitely wasn't down with that because I really felt like 50 tried to destroy me.
You know how your homeboy or homegirl is telling you a story and you have no reason not to believe them, but you don't believe them? This is one of those times.
You don't believe
But he's
Michael
the only one that
Jackson
knows
called
the
him?
truth.
I have no reason not to believe the game, but I
Right.
don't believe him, and there's no way to prove that other than his word. Why is he just telling that
Why
story
would he
now?
make that story up, though?
But why is he? People make up stories all the time. I would
It'd be
think
random.
I would think at the height of the Game versus 50 beef, that would have been a story that was told. Michael Jackson
when he
called
passed
you.
away, or when he passed away.
Michael Jackson called you and said he wanted y'all to squash the beef, and you just telling that story now? The Game?
Now he called me the
Who
one
raps
time. though.
about everything?
Now Mike Jack called me one
I
time.
thought you meant the Game
Nah,
called you
Michael
one time.
Jackson called me one time and
He
was
called
like,
you?
Yeah, he was like, yo, I really think you should do a morning show with Charlamagne and Angela Yee. And I was like, Mike, I don't really know about that. I don't really mess with them like that. He was like, trust me, do it. And he was right.
All right. Once again, you know how your homeboy is telling you a story,
Okay,
and
that
you
was-
have no reason
Y'all
not to
believe me?
believe them, but you don't believe
Envy,
them.
you should start vacation
I don't
now.
I don't
Y'all
believe.
believe
I don't
me?
believe the Game or DJ Envy.
Mike Jack was the one that got me my. Got
Remember
my hair
that classic interview you had
That
with the
I
Game,
believe.
Envy?
back. that you believe?
Remember
Probably
that
got his stem
classic
cells.
interview you had with the Game, Envy?
When the Game was crying.
Over hip hop?
Yeah, over hip hop. Yeah, I remember.
He got emotional over that.
Yep.
That for real?
Yeah.
I missed that
We
one.
just started talking about hip hop and he just started tearing. But shout out to the Game. The Game always rides with me. Pause.
Yeah, salute to the Game.
I appreciate the
The
Game.
Game
Shout out
got
to
a
the
dope
Game.
ass album. But once again, the homeboy that's telling you a story, and I have no reason not to believe him, but I don't. That's how I feel
What
about
did you
that Michael
squash your
Jackson
beef
story.
to do a song with Michael Jackson?
No, not those two. Not the Game at 50. Absolutely not.
You consider
No.
it, though.
They were
The
on
Game-
squashing it later,
no.
though.
And then plus they had
Yeah,
they had a real beef. Like people was getting shot at. Like they
Slapped.
was like yeah,
Some people died,
They had a
allegedly.
real issue with each other.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it. That is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right. When we come back, front page news, what we talking about?
Impeachment Day. We'll give you some updates.
All right. We'll get to that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.